Hi friends, welcome to this grounding yoga flow. Root to rise means we want to root down, connect to the ground, really establish ourselves in this very present moment in order to rise up into our full potential. When we are grounded and we have a stable stance, we are able to express ourselves freely. We enjoy clarity of mind and we can grow and expand from that stable foundation. And this applies to yoga postures as well as everything in life. We need a certain stability in order to live our authentic selves. So today we will practice some strong standing postures to really feel the legs and the feet and connect to the ground. There will be some forward folding and some twisting. And I want to invite you to always build your postures from the ground up, root to rise. Really find that stable foundation, find the core, and from there find the expression, the freedom that comes with stability. If you have 1 or 2 yoga blocks, they could be helpful today, but as always, I will show you everything without any props in case you don't have any at home. A folded blanket could be helpful to support your knees just in case, but otherwise you don't need anything else. Let's get started. Find a comfortable sitting position, maybe with the legs crossed. You could sit on your block or your folded blanket. And then just go ahead and bring one hand on the chest. Make a very conscious connection with yourself, very calming touch. And then the second hand either rest it on your thigh or maybe touch the fingertips to the ground. Root yourself down and just observe how that makes you feel. And when you're ready, close the eyes or lower the gaze, withdraw the eyes from the screen for a moment. And just gift yourself this moment to settle in, to arrive in this very moment. Take a moment to scan through the body for any areas of tension or discomfort. And send them some loving kindness, some calming thoughts. And observe if you can soften a little bit more into this moment. Feel the gentle rising and falling of the chest. And feel how you arrive a little bit more with each inhalation. And you let go everything else, anything that has happened, anything that is planned with every exhalation. Inhaling, arriving. Exhaling, releasing. Continue to breathe this way. Keep the hand on the heart and place the second hand that was just on the ground or on the leg onto the belly. Just deepen your breath a little bit, expand the abdomen. Breathe all the way up to your chest. And then as you exhale, empty the chest out. Empty the belly out. We take a few full yogic breaths into the belly. All the way up to the heart. And exhale, release, empty the chest. Gently draw the low belly in. A few more of these full breaths. And there's a little bit of effort, but no strain involved. If this gives you any feeling of tightness, then just do less. And think about the meaning of pranayama. It's actually not breath control, but expansion of energy. So feel how you're expanding on the inhale. Gently contracting and releasing on the exhale. Finding a bit more stability on the exhales. Just 2 more breaths. And today, do not let yourself be rushed through this practice. You want to ground down in the moment. Gently sigh the breath out through the mouth. Join both hands in front of the heart center as a sign of connecting the mind and the body. And then slowly open the eyes when you're ready. Good. Release your hands onto the knees and start waving the upper body forward, half circle, and then over the side. Bring it back. We'll just take a few of these circles, really arriving in the body, loosening up the body. Allow the abdominal area to relax and be massaged here. Good. Enjoy the slow arriving and warming. And then switch it around, circle the other way around. Good. And then let the circles become smaller. Sit upright. Slide the hands onto the shins and lift the heart gently. Curve the back, pull the shoulders back, open the throat. Take an inhale. Exhale, round the back, draw the navel in, chin into the chest, push the shoulder blades apart. We do this a couple of times. Cat-cow stretches here in your seat. Inhaling, stretching the front body. Exhaling, opening the back body. Making sure we warm up the spine. Inhale, raise the chest, lift the chin just as much as comfortable. Exhale, round the back. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Sit upright into a straight back. Bring the hands under the knees. Stand the feet up in front of you. Lift the heart a bit higher. I'll turn to the side for that. And then with that straight back, lean back for a small boat pose. You can hover the feet just above the ground, or if you feel stable, you can extend the arms forward and lift the low legs parallel to the ground. And your criteria for which option you want to choose is always your breath. Can you breathe smoothly in this position? Otherwise, stay here. Feel the body activate, feel the strength in the core, but keep the rest of the body relaxed. Face soft, jaw soft. One more breath. And then cross your right shin in front of the left one. Take a bit of momentum, roll over the feet, uncross the legs, and then step back into a downward facing dog. And in the first downward facing dog, we take it kind of easy, bend the knees, pedaling the legs, stretching the soles of the feet, the calves, back of the knees, thighs, hamstrings. Softly release any tension from the neck, from the face. And then bend the knees a little bit more, send the hips even higher. Let the back grow really long. Draw the low belly in and up. Find some stability in the center here. Arms are strong, shoulders are wide, arriving in your down dog. Feel the sensations in the body. Good. So in our daily life, we're often in the mind, we're in the future and the past, but the body is always in the here now. So use the sensations in the body to draw yourself back into this moment. Now you feel your arms maybe a little bit, feel the energy going towards the head. One more breath. And then slowly on your inhale, come into the tiptoes and ripple the spine forward into a plank pose. We start moving with the breath. Bend the knees, send the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Big wave. Inhale, roll it forward, take your time, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more. Inhale, roll it forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into your plank pose. Take an inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the knees down, lower all the way into the belly. Keep the arms close to the body. Point the toes as you inhale, open the chest for cobra. And as you exhale, send the hips back and up over the knees, downward facing dog. Same sequence, a little bit more fluidly. Inhale, roll it forward, plank pose. Exhale, with or without the knees, lower onto the belly. Inhale, cobra, press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take an inhale here. Softly side out. Guide your right leg up into the air for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right upper arm, shoulders over wrists, and tap and squeeze without stepping the foot through. Come back up on the inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale across the body, right knee, left upper arm, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog, bring it back up. Exhale, knee to chest. We stay here. Inhale, pull the knee higher. And exhale, step the foot through. Left knee grounds down to the floor. Inhale, low lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release the shoulders down. Maybe the hips become heavy. You can always cushion the knee with a blanket or flip the mat. Reach a bit higher. And then bring more strength into the legs. Pull the right heel back, send the left knee forward. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind the body. Interlace all 10 fingers. Open the chest a bit more. Feel the space. And if your low back feels tight, just pull the hips back. And instead of leaning back, just lift the heart. Good. Bring a lot of strength into your legs. Very slowly lift the back knee off the ground. Good. Feel the feet touching the ground. Engage the core, and then on the inhale, sweep the arms up. On the exhale, bring the hands down. We step into plank pose. Try without sliding. Inhale. Exhale with or without the knees. Lower all the way, maybe half if you feel ready for chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes for your up dog or stay in your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale up into the air. Left knee, left upper arm, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Take your time, exhale, left knee, right upper arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, we stay, pull it up, inhale. And exhale, step the foot through. Maybe walk it forward, right knee down, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, sweep the arms up. Release the shoulders down, exhale. Find the strength in the legs. Always feel the points of the body that are touching the ground. Reach the heart and the arms up. And on your exhale, bring the arms behind the body. Interlace one finger further as you have before, so it feels a bit different, and open the chest. Good. Gently breathe the chest wider. And then bring a lot of strength into the legs, and with a lot of patience, slowly lift the right knee up. Feel your legs work. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Now this time we step forward. Inhale into a half forward fold. And exhale, fold all the way down. We come into chair pose. Sit back, sweep the arms up, draw the lower belly in. And push the hips a bit further back. You want to be able to see your big toes. Draw the lower belly in. Feel all that energy running through the legs. One more inhale here. And on the exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, fold one more time. Inhale, half lift, come onto the fingertips, bend the knees. Exhale, reach the right arm up, bend the left leg so you can spiral the chest open. Long line from the left hand to the right one. Inhale here. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Knees are soft, head is heavy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, change the sides. You lift the left arm up. You can release the right heel. This just gives you more space to twist the chest open. One more inhale. And exhale, softly fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step into your plank pose. Lower all the way down or half. Remember, you can use the knees. Inhale, cobra or up dog, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Softly side out. Reach your right leg up into the air. Guide your movements, big step, exhale. Come into the fingertips as you bring the back heel down about 45 degrees for warrior one. Stand up and bring your hands together in front of the body. Press the palms together. Reach the arms up if that's okay for your back. And if your low back feels very tight, just keep the upper body rather front or option to release the back heel. Once again, pull the right heel back. Really feel the soles of the feet touching the ground. Grow upwards from that stable foundation. Good. Inhale here one more time. And then exhale, bring the arms behind the body. Interlace all 10 fingers. Reach the heart higher as you inhale. And then hinge forward from the hips. Belly towards thigh, humble warrior. Any degree, any amount of forward fold is fine. From the direction you want to go towards your right foot. So you do not want to escape to the left. Good. Keep breathing. Feel all those little wobbles that your ankles, your feet do to balance you out. And then stay low as you release the hands over the side, fingertips to frame the front foot. We'll step the back foot in quite a bit to then ground it back down, same angle. Maybe you want to use the block if you have one. Otherwise, come into the fingertips, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over the front leg. Now, if the floor is very far away, option to bring the hands on the shin if you do not have a block, or also into the hips. Pull your right hip back. Draw the belly in. Give into gravity. Good. One more breath here. And then reach the heart forward, like half forward fold. If you have a block, place the left hand on the block. Otherwise, just bend the front leg a bit more. We reach the right arm up, twisting open for a twisted triangle. Pull the right hip back. Stack your shoulders. If your back foot came off the ground, make the step smaller and bring the foot further to the left. If you do not have any block, try and stay on your fingertips. Spiral the chest open. One more full breath here. And on your exhale, bring the right hand down. Remove the block, bring the left hand down. Step the left foot far behind you. And then sweep the right leg out behind you. Three-legged dog. Maybe you need to hop the left foot into position. Take another inhale here. Exhale, right knee to left upper arm. Listen. We bring the left heel down. Right foot over to the left side. And then we reach the left arm up for a fall in triangle. Maybe you want to reach the arm over your head. If you feel very stable, try and lift your right foot off the ground, or at least pretend like you are. Good. Let's take another breath here. Look down, bring the left hand to the mat. Release the back heel. Right leg goes back up into your three-legged dog. And exhale, either just set it down for your down dog, or maybe flow through a one-legged vinyasa if this is something you practice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and side out. Lift your left leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Big step forward. Ground down through the feet, back heel comes down. Find the strength in your core as you reach up. And bring the hands together. Again, find an angle of the arms, of the hips, of the front knee that feels good. Option to release the back heel if your back knee is bothering you. And then find your stability, your calmness in this pose. This is something that asana teaches us, to stay calm in the moments of challenge. Take another inhale. Bring the arms over the side, interlace one finger further as you have. Reach the heart up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Any degree of forward bend is fine. Just make sure you're grounding the back foot. If the heel is in the air, you need a bit more balance. That's okay. Just stay playful about it. Use your breath as your indicator how far you want to go. Can you still breathe smoothly? And then stay low as you release the hands, fingertips to frame the front foot. We step the back foot in quite a bit, ground the foot down, reach the heart forward. And then we fold. Remember your options. Maybe you have a block. Maybe you grab the shin or the hips. Whatever works for you today. You can always take a moment to withdraw from the screen and withdraw from the shape of my body and focus on your body. What feels good today? Good. And then reach the heart forward once again. Ground the right hand, maybe fingertips, maybe block. Reach the left arm up for the twisted triangle. It's a tricky pose, so if you do not have a block, maybe make the step a bit smaller. Pull the left hip back. Keep breathing. One more breath here. And then look down to the ground. Bring the left hand down, remove the block, bring the right hand down. Step the right foot back first. Left leg goes up, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right upper arm. Bring the back heel down, left foot to the right side. Fall in triangle, reach your right arm up. Maybe reach it over your ear. Maybe release the left foot. It's just an option. See where you want to be.
See where you can breathe. And then bring the right hand down. Bring the left leg back up into your three-legged dog, and then choose a one-legged flow. Bring the foot first down, or go straight into your down dog. If you're flowing, one breath, one movement. And then everyone together, bring the knees down for a moment. Point the toes. Keep the arms nice and long for a child's pose. Rest the belly on the thighs. You can open the thighs wider. Rest the forehead down. If it doesn't reach the floor, you can cross the arms. And just for a moment, allow the energies to settle. Allow yourself to calm down. Feel all this energy that flows through the body. Draw yourself back into this moment. How do you feel right now? One more calming breath here. And then extend the arms back forward. Really ground your hands down. They say the way you touch the ground is the way you meet the present moment. So make a conscious connection. Come back onto the knees. Tuck the toes under. We'll meet back up in our downward facing dog. One more standing sequence. Reach the right leg up as you inhale. Pull the knee forward, step it through as you exhale. Find the foundation, strong legs, root to rise. Inhale, high lunge, back heel stays lifted. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Lean forward, draw the low belly in, and then slowly start shifting the weight forward and bring the weight onto the right leg. Warrior 3. Yeah, you can stay here, only maybe you want to interlace the fingers behind the back as we have done before. Open the chest a bit wider. It's just an option. We stay for 2 more breaths. And then slowly release the grip if you have it. Bring the fingertips to the ground or use your block. Reach the heart forward like half forward fold. And then fold over the standing leg. The standing leg can be bent a little bit. Maybe your hands are on the blocks or you're on the fingertips, or option to grab the right ankle with your right hand only, or maybe with both hands. And then again, play with the balance. If you wobble, if you fall, nothing happens. It's just a practice. It's not a performance. Let's take 1 more breath. And then walk the fingertips back underneath the shoulders. Reach the heart forward. Last pose. If you have a block, bring it underneath your left hand. We reach the right arm up for a twisted half moon. If that's a lot, you can keep the right hand down, or you can bring the left foot down for a twisted triangle. But just be playful about it. Keep breathing. Good. And then bring the right hand down. Bring it closer to you. Bring the left hand down. Step the left foot far behind you. And then reach the right leg out behind you. 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left upper arm. Bring the heel down. Maybe this time keep the leg lifted or place it down as before for your fall and triangle. Just 1 breath. Bring the left hand back down, reach the right leg back up. And choose yourself 1-legged flow, or bring the foot down first and then through your chaturanga, or bring the knees down first. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Lift your left leg up, inhale. Big step forward, exhale. Round down, engage the core, rise up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. We'll take our time. If we rush into the balance, it's much harder to find it. So slowly bring the weight onto the left leg, bring the right leg up. And then choose to stay here, or maybe interlace the fingers 1 finger further as you have before. It's just an option. And then soften the jaw. Release any tension from the mind. Stay connected to your intention, whatever it was for you today. Why did you come to practice? Good. Release the fingertips down, maybe onto the block. Reach the heart forward. Inhale. Fold over the standing leg. Exhale. Option to stay, or maybe grab a hold of the left ankle with the left hand, or maybe with both hands. Be playful about the options that I'm offering. You can always try, go back, try something new. Whatever feels best for you today. And then on the inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Ground the right hand maybe on the block, or stay on the fingertips, reaching the left arm up, spiraling the chest open. Feel free to keep the left hand down or step the back foot down. Whatever do you need. Okay, let's take one more breath. And then bring the left hand down. Bring the right hand down. Step the right foot far behind you. Reach the left leg out behind you. Left knee, left upper arm. For the fallen triangle, bring the right heel down. Maybe keep the left leg in the air. It's just an option. Otherwise, bring it down. Good. Bring the right hand down. Left leg back up. And then choose your favorite flow or step into your down dog. Good. This is where we'll meet. Take a full breath in. Sigh it out. And then look to your hands. Slide your right shin forward, right knee towards right wrist. Slide the left one behind, and then sit back. Extend the legs out in front of you. Good. Stand up the left foot. Drop the knee out to the side. Left sole of the foot is touching the inside of the right thigh. And if you tend to sit in a rounded back, maybe sit on your folded blanket and bend the knee as much as necessary so you can lift up through the lower back, the spine, reach the arms up, and then hinge forward from your hips. Think forward rather than down. And once you can't go further, release the hands either to the ground, to the shin, to the foot. There's no need to pull. Rather think inhale, half lift. Exhale, draw the lower belly in and give in to gravity. You can close the eyes. Allow the breath to calm down again. Feel the points of the body that are touching the ground. Invite this feeling of release again as you exhale. And then engage your core first. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. And then we'll twist to the left side with a straight back towards the bended leg. Right hand onto the left knee. Left fingertips just gently placed behind us. Chest opens. And we breathe into the twist. Neck stays nice and long. Face relaxed. Maybe you want to close the eyes or rest your gaze. And especially when we slow down the asana practice and these seated postures, the mind tends to run faster again. And then just draw yourself back into this moment. Feel the points of the body that are touching the ground. Feel the flow of breath in the body. And then keep your right hand where it is. Reach the left arm up and lean to the side. It's kind of like your left hand wants to grab your right foot, just for direction. Doesn't matter how deep you go, you want to feel the opening of the side body. We take one full breath in here. And then engage the core, reach the left arm up, guide it all the way behind you. Reach the right arm up. Now we'll come onto the left shin, lift the hips off the ground. You can stay on the right heel or maybe bring the foot down. Reach the right arm over your ear, open the front body. Breathe into all that space. And then sit the hips back down. Reach both arms up. And take a very gentle counter twist to your long leg to the right side. Inhale again, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Good. Come back to center. Bring your left knee back up. Extend the leg out in front of you for a moment. Bounce your knees against the ground. Let your feet drop from side to side. Let go of any tension in the hip joints, in the legs. And then stand your right foot up. Drop the knee out to the side. Connect the sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh. Again, I prefer if you bend the leg and sit up straight. Reach it up. And then come forward. If you happen to have a lot of space, of course, you can straighten the leg, but try and make that connection from the belly to the thigh. Release the hands and slowly breathe your way into this pose. Feel yourself getting a bit heavier as you exhale. Good. One more breath here. Engage the core first. Reach the arms up. Inhale. With a straight spine, twist to the right side. Left hand to the right knee, right fingertips just behind you as a little bit of a support. And then twist open. Take your gaze along. Make sure your neck feels good. You can always close the eyes. Feel the points of connection with the ground. Feel the points of connection with your skin, or the fabric you're wearing, sole of the foot, inner thigh, hand, knee. And then keep the left hand where it is. Reach the right arm up. And lean over to the side, kind of like your right hand wants to find your left foot just for direction. So you feel that space opening in the side while you're still firmly seated. So your bum is not coming off the ground. Let's take one more breath here. And then inhale, reach the right arm up. All the way behind you, place it down. Reach the left arm up, come onto the left shin. And lift the hips up, open the front body. Any amount is fine. Breathe into all that space. And then sit the hips back down. Reach both arms up, look forward. Very gentle twist with a long spine to the left side, to your long leg. Just one breath in and out. Come back to center. Stand your left foot up. Stand your right foot up. Cross your left shin in front of the right one. And then pull the heels in and then roll over your toes. We're stepping into a plank pose. So step one foot back, second foot back. Take one breath in. And then with or without the knee, super slow motion, lower all the way down onto the belly. Point the toes, roll the shoulders back. And slide the elbows forward for a Sphinx pose. Instead of kind of collapsing into the pose, try and engage the arms. Pretend like you want to pull the floor in with your hands. Press the tops of the feet down into the ground. Engage your thighs so your kneecaps come off the ground and just lift the heart. If your low back feels tight, open the legs wider or slide the elbows further away. See which angle makes sense for you today. And then take a couple of breaths, stretching the front side of the body. Drawing all your attention, all your energy back into this moment. And then join your hands, move the elbows away to the side so you can just lower down the upper body. Maybe place the forehead on your hands and you can just shimmy the hips a bit from side to side or bend the legs, drop the knees from side to side, whatever you need to relax the back. And then extend one arm forward. We want to roll onto the back. You might need to shuffle along a little bit so you're arriving back on the mat in a comfortable position. Feet stood up. Last back bending posture. Bring the feet close to your bum for your shoulder breadth. You want to be able to touch the heels with your thumbs, with the tips of your index fingers or middle fingers, not with the thumbs. And then press the feet into the ground. Maybe the elbows for more support. Lift the hips off the mat. Lift the spine of the mat. And if you wish, you can interlace the fingers one last time. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open up the chest. The chin goes rather down to the chest to lengthen the neck. You want to lift the pubic bone up to the navel to open the groin. Stretch the front body. Breathe all the way down the front body. Good. And then come onto the tiptoes. Release the hands slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Lower all the way down. Take your time. Once you arrive, take your feet further apart till the edges of the mat. Knees fall towards each other in the center. Place your hands back on the heart and the abdomen, just as we started our class. Reconnect with yourself. Feel the breath calming down, the energy settle. And then take your arms to the side, extended, or maybe in this cactus shape so your shoulders can relax. Drop your knees from side to side. Just to make sure to let go of any leftover tension from the legs, the groins, the hip joints. And then once the knees are on one side, just stay there, let them rest down. One full breath. And then bring them over center to the second side. One breath here. And then come back to center. Bring one knee after the other up to the chest. Grab a hold of the shins. Rock a bit from side to side, massaging the lower back to the ground or against the ground. And then grab a hold either of the ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Maybe you want to grab behind the knees. See what works for you for your happy baby to pull the knees down to the armpits, but without lifting the bum off the ground. So your low back is still touching the mat. Your whole spine is grounded. And then once you have that, wherever you found your position, you can rock a bit from side to side. And then feel free to do any last movement before we stretch out for Shavasana, and especially today as our intention is to ground down. I want to encourage you to stay for Shavasana. It's not very long, just take a couple of breaths. Extend your legs out on the mat. Give the legs a lot of space, the arms a lot of space, palms facing up in a gesture, surrender. The whole body can relax now. Sink deep into the ground. Take a breath in through the nose. Side out the mouth. Feel how you're releasing even a little more tension. Trusting that the ground is carrying you. Just give yourself a few breaths of stillness. Just feel the body relax, the energy settle. Take 3 more nourishing breaths here. And then bend your knees, roll onto one side. You can also stay in your Shavasana if you have the time. Otherwise, gently over one side, find your way back into an upright seat, maybe with the legs crossed. And one more time, bring one hand on the heart and one hand either on the thigh or maybe back onto the ground as we started our class today. And just take a moment to bring your attention all the way to the base of your spine, where the weight of your body rests. And feel a warm energy deep down in the body. And you can imagine how this warm energy is running down the legs, through your knees and your calves, your shins, into your feet. From the feet down into the earth like roots, stabilizing you, grounding you in this moment.
And just know that you are connected. You are here. So anytime you feel overwhelmed by thoughts and all your energy went up into your head, imagine this. Bring the energy back down into the body. Imagine how you're grounding down through the feet. Settle your energy and bring yourself back into this moment. And then go ahead and join your palms together in front of the heart for a gesture of connecting mind and body, a gesture of appreciation for yourself, your practice, and the teachings of yoga. Take one more breath in through the nose. And gently sigh out as you open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel grounded and present. If you have any questions, I always love to hear from you. Also, what you thought about this practice. If you have any wishes for the next video, let me know. And otherwise, take care, have a wonderful day, and see you again soon.